I'm always ready in case it breaks or something. Drop the anchor and don't float away because I got no engine.
I tuned into the radio to get a feel for the vibe. So far, it's just hot. This is Africa. Galopin and I are looking forward to some good downpours to wash all the sticky off of us. And we got lots to do.
So this is the job today. Cleaning out this whole bottom area, this whole engine bilge. There's a lot of water that got into these side bilges. Tons of water that got in here. Now it's all out. All the water out of the bilges on the sides here. Dried, cleaned up basically all I want to clean out. Moved the battery, got everything out of the way. So the Tafa can come and do his magic with the grease cleaner and everything. Apparently he's really good at cleaning this crap up. Arona told me he's the best at doing that. So just waiting for Tafa. I got plenty of stuff to do until he gets here.
Like the fuel filter and separator. Look at the gunk on the filter. Oh my god.
Alright, looks like Tafa finished his job. Tafa, montre-nous, qu'est-ce que tu as fait là? Look at that.
C'est propre là, nickel.
Regardez-moi ça comme c'est tout propre, c'est magnifique.
C'est pas la peine de mettre la peinture.
And we were maybe gonna paint it again, but he's like, you don't need to paint it, it looks great.
Derrière, ensemble.
I think he did awesome. Galopin is kind of like a work site right now. Well, mostly these water jugs. I've been hoping for rain to fill them up, but it's not happening. So this morning I cut out the whole bottom part of this bilge where the motor battery was. It's totally rotten because he had a crack in the fiberglass and the coating there. Totally rotten. So I'm gonna have Ebo see what he can do about that. Hopefully he can just seal that in. This is pretty solid fiber, so yeah, should work out. And then the other thing is I cleaned up this wall here with this stupid rug. I ripped out friggin' ugly carpet on the wall inside the guest cabin or workshop. It was just gross and sticky. Eventually I want to get rid of all that rug. It wasn't glued right. And I'm just gonna leave it like this, wooden. It's gonna be just plain kind of raw wood, like here. So it's total workout, man. Here on Galopin. He's really getting the master treatment. And let's go see what's happening with Arona.
She is in the hands of Master Mechanic Arona. He lifts her with ease. The plan for Simone's wellness treatment begins by stripping her naked. To the block. Here he points out how filthy the intake is. Looks like she's been smoking the Sahara's fine blend of sand and dust for years.
Comment tu fais pour trouver tous les boulons après?
Il y a mon ordinateur qui est en train de mémoriser. Le numéro 3. Bon, chaque bielle a son numéro.
Ah, ok.
Il y a le numéro 1, le numéro 2, le numéro 3 et le numéro 4.
Ok.
Il ne faut pas les mélanger. Sur le 3 va sur le 3, le 4 va sur le 4.
Ah, tu veux dire cette pièce-là?
Ouais.
Ah, ok, oui.
Tu vois, c'est deux identiques.
Oui, mais pas vraiment.
Si tu l'interchanges, le moteur il bloque.
Ah ouais.
C'est pas le même usure.
Ah, d'accord,
Voilà.
ok.
Donc ici c'est écrit 2, ça c'est 3.
Ah, ok. Oh, shit. Et là, qu'est-ce que tu regardes?
Je regarde la référence.
Ah, la référence, ah, elle est marquée là.
Here he's in its very gut. Just need to pop out the pistons and boom. What does Master Mechanic see? Somewhere, he says. Meanwhile, back on board that night.
Pretty crazy, insane weather at the moment here. Holy cow. Look at these waves, man. Feels like we're out at sea sailing.
It went on all night and somewhat calmed down in the morning. The inventory, 4 boats ended up on the beach. One capsized there, but later was rescued. And the little one on the beach looks like it's done for. Locals, well, they had taken their pirogues to safety and were coming back. My French neighbors here were bobbing up and down all night. They had sailed from Brittany in France, and one of them, Theo, would solo sail back in a few days, while the other, Timothée, would backpack around the country for a couple of months. 2 20-year-old students traveling before going back home to engineering school. Getting in and out of the taxi boat was a challenge, but these guys are from Brittany. They have special seafaring talents there. Wind and rain were coming back. The locals were seeking shelter again. And me? Well, hang on, Alex.
Hey, look at that! It's finally raining! Look at that! It's filling up my jug. Look, it's filling up my water jug right there. You can see it. It's starting to go. Woohoo!
Yes, fresh source of water.
I filled up with water today. As soon as I did that, water comes and rain comes to fill up the jug. I haven't seen any thunder and lightning yet, but it's always a little unnerving when you got this high winds. The rain's all right, but the high winds, man, all of a sudden, thank God I've got a good mooring. Arona secured it, but you never know. I'm always ready in case it breaks or something. Drop the anchor and don't float away because I got no engine. I'm gonna see if I can scrape off some crap off of my boat. Like blood from bloody fishes.
The local workforce is still filling up the quicksand. And what about Simone?
Here's Perkins. Not so perky right now. We're waiting to get hold of a sandblaster.
Arona had put the exterior of the engine back together. Here you can see my patch job. And Simone is all prepped to go to get a deep skin clean. And the limo's here to take her to the clinic.
So Arona called the guy with a tricycle, motorcycle, pick up the Perkins to go out and get sandblasted. Yo, look at that. Force africaine, African power. Simone, tu vas au spa. Tu vas revenir toute propre.
I got a lift and Arona accompanied Our Lady. He had to get a blaster already deployed and working somewhere to get a good deal for little Simone. Back home, she looked like a different motor altogether. These are her true colors. And I think she likes being manhandled by all these stud dudes.
Comme d'hab.
Comme d'habitude.
Arona had done it again. He then called a working painter to give her a coat of primer. He wanted to work on a clean canvas. Arona is not just a mechanic, he's an artist.
All right, here's my engine all taken apart. This is for the water cooling. This is the crankshaft. That's the water pump. These are the pistons here. We're gonna replace those. Actual block, heat exchanger. This is the head where the valves are. Starter, alternator, injector pump. There's a flywheel. Kind of know my shit a little bit. I've got to find a couple pieces and get some serial numbers to send parts for engine. Who are gonna order the parts? I have to order the right ones. So I talked to Arona yesterday, and he told me to find these parts with the reference numbers. He's away this week, and he'll be back on Monday. So anyways, if we can order the parts while he's away, and then when he gets back, parts are here, it'll be ideal. So
I found all the parts necessary for the rebuild here on partsforengines.com out of England. Within minutes, everything was ordered and confirmed. I paid by bank transfer. Now I just had to wait for it to clear, and the parts would be coming all the way from the UK to here in Dakar, Africa.
well, I just got great news, everybody. I just got an email that my parts are coming from England, from partsforengines.com. Let's hope to the gods that the parts come in today, and Arona is going to get on it immediately. He's excited. Arona actually told me he was jealous of all the good parts that I was getting to rebuild my engine entirely like new, and for such a great price. We're all looking forward to these parts from Parts for Engines. They're here. They're here in Dakar, Senegal. It was sent here Friday by DHL. Got here yesterday, which was Tuesday. They were cleared from customs. And then, today, there was a problem.
Hello, welcome to Galopin. These are our studios, man. This is where the magic happens. It's humble, but it gets the job done. It's because of the great people like you on Patreon who make this happen. This Living Adventure series. I hope you'll join our community. We've got some extra perks like live updates, news, photos, videos, and I've even taken a stab at writing some short stories which are not for general audiences on YouTube. And our friend Graham from Australia set up a WhatsApp chat to aptly called Galopin's Cockpit. Guys from all over have joined, and it's this community that's contributing to the continuation of this Living Adventure series. If not, you can always watch us for free on YouTube. Make sure to give us a like or a dislike, make a comment, make your opinion heard. I'll try to get back to you. Thanks for watching this episode of Winded Voyage, a real living adventure series. It's not fake, baby.